Kansas to the football field of Washington County High School. Dale Leach, Dave Rupert, and Charles Lomberger here to bring you this non-district, non-league game against the Washington County Tigers. Tonight, both teams are in a three-team district with needing one more team to play out of their league. And we've got each other. Last year was the first game of this series, and this will be the last year because Valley Heights takes their position on the schedule next year. But, last year they won a narrow victory at Minneapolis with a very senior-laden team, 27-26. And this year I think they have either a 2-4 or a 3-4 record.
Which sounds familiar.
Yep. Well, the Lions come in at 4-3, having won their first district game last week, against Elsaline at Brookville. And we apologize for not being on the air for that. Our cell phone coverage was pretty poor, and we just didn't get it worked out. So we apologize for that. This is the fourth game in the series overall between the two squads. Washington County leading 2-1. And like I said, they had a 1-point win last year at Minneapolis. Very close and exciting game. Oh, national anthem.
That was the national anthem, and here we are tonight in Washington County, or at Washington County Schools, and pretty impressive facility, Dale. I've not been here before, and pretty impressive. Looks like a pretty new facility. I know they've done a lot of consolidation up in this area, and this might be the fruits of that. We were talking earlier, for those who have are viewing the televised broadcast, you can see what a fine facility this is. But we were talking about the fact that when Dale and I, we're old timers, and when we were kids, why this would have been a field that most colleges would have been proud of. But their field, track, their stands are new, very nice looking facility, and behind us is their school, and again a very nice modern facility. One thing I guess I will make note of tonight, I'm a little amazed. I think Washington County, as you said, has got 3 wins, which isn't a lot, but I'm amazed. They almost have we have more people here than Washington County's got, roughly, wouldn't you say? And I'm, obviously it's just a parents' night out here. Looks to me like.
They have had a pretty rough season. Like I said, they lost a lot of seniors last year, so they're probably playing a lot of youth. But they did have a very impressive win over Republic County at Belleville last week by the score of 40-28, which kind of surprised me.
And they're running through the starting lineups now, and they just happened to mention Jake Eckert. Last week we were talking about that, and I said, man, I don't remember seeing him. Or I did early, and then I just didn't see him, and evidently he was sustained some kind of an injury. Jaw was injured a little bit, and he left. I think he left the game early, as a matter of fact. And so he was. We were astute on that, Dale. We picked that right up. Took us about a halftime, but we finally figured it out.
I see one of our other sophomore players, number 42, is walking with a heavy tape cast on his right ankle tonight. What's it?
Tyler Moody?
No, 42.
Number 22, Dick Miller, Jr.
I just got a tape
Nick Torres.
Yeah.
Freshman back.
He's kind of walking pretty stiffly over there.
Dittmer, Jr.
I think that Zach Breen is still limited. He may not play much tonight. I understand. We'll see how the evening progresses. But by and large, we're healthy.
From what we understand, Washington County runs a wishbone offense. That's what we understand anyway. We'll have to wait and see if that's what they come out and line up against us in.
You might remember that would have been Russell's offense. Same thing. The thing about the wishbone is you got to have the horses up front. And looking at the films of Washington, I'm not sure that these guys can block our line. And I tell you, the thing that I've seen all year is when we're dominated by the line, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
And when we dominate, we do well. So let's say that the key was going to be line play tonight.
Just looking at the 11 people they had out running through some plays out there, I don't see anybody that's overly powerful in size. Of course, that means nothing as far as quickness and their ability to deliver blocks. But,
although I'd be surprised if they can match our quickness.
I would be too.
But we'll find out, I guess.
I would be too.
This is as we said, Dale and I on the way up. It's quite a ways up here from the house, and we had a little time to talk about it. We decided that really this game is more of a pride thing than anything else. It has nothing to do with the district or future play. So a win is momentum. It makes you feel good about yourself and about the season, and it would be icing on the cake to come away with a win tonight. But it wouldn't be the end of the line if we didn't win it. But of course, that's not what we're here for.
You want to keep winning. We're on a 2-game winning streak now. You want to keep winning. Kind of a reflection back on this series a little bit. As I said, they lead 2-1, and the recent history back in not real recent, but more recent than some of the history. In 1982, they had a district game between the two that apparently neither team was going to get much out of as far as advancing in the state, that got snowed out. Both principals agreed, it's too cold, too icy, too much snow, there's no reason to play it, let's forget it. I think they were coming down to Minneapolis, and that game was canceled. Due to lack of interest, I think.
As we said, this is a little bit of a long ways from the house, and I don't know, I haven't really looked it up, but I would guess that this is about as far a drive as Russell is for us.
I got on MapQuest today. It's 82 miles the way we came.
And that's going to be roughly about what it is to Russell, maybe not quite, but Russell might be a little closer, I'm not sure, but it seems like it's a harder drive. Of course, that Russell thing is all interstate if you want it to be.
Yeah, the only hard thing was we had 2 lanes for about, 30 miles after we left.
Yeah, nothing hard about it.
Nice road.
Yeah.
Overall. But, okay, the captain's right on the field right now for the coin toss. And we'll see who's going to return. There's virtually no wind tonight. This field sits kind of on an angle, running generally from the northeast to the northwest, just a little cocked from north to south.
Now, I'm going to change the subject here just a little bit, Dale, but when you listen to radio broadcasts and somebody says, particularly in basketball, and they set the basketball up and says, all right, so-and-so from right to left, what's that mean? What does that mean? Well, what if they're sitting on the other side?
Yeah, well, they're just calling from their perspective.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to radio people. The Lions will receive. I didn't see who won, but the Lions will receive. I don't know our coach's tendency, whether he likes to kick to the opponents or take the ball. But, Bill Snyder at K-State always used to like to play defense first if he could.
Number 54 for Washington County looks like a pretty good athlete, and obviously he's team captain, so he's probably the real deal. They've got some athletes in there. Every team's got 1 or 2 at least.
Both these are 2A squads. Washington consolidated with North something last year. So this is their second year of their consolidation as Washington County. We're just
some of those kids would have they consolidated in Belleville, Republic County, consolidated. A lot of these north central Kansas teams consolidated in the last few years.
Cuba Hillcrest and Belleville consolidated last year, and North Central and Washington consolidated last year too. So we have Jared Schmidt and Kyle Lomberger standing back on the 10-yard line to receive the kickoff.
You know, last week they
See what they do.
unveiled the bootleg where the two receivers, if they catch the ball, run together, and one of them has the ball, a little razzle-dazzle. But it does put some pressure on the defense, because if you don't stay home, stay in your lane as a defensive player, and you guess wrong against us, that's going to be a problem for you. And this is an unusual kickoff formation. They must be going for an onside, it would appear.
Yeah.
And they are going to squib.
Taken by Lomberger.
And
25. Tries the right side. Got some blocks. He's got up to the 35. And that's about as far as he's going to get.
Number 2,
10-yard return for Kyle, leading kick returner this year for the Lions.
On roughly the 35-yard line, depending on the spot, but it's going to be in that area somewhere. On our 35, Minneapolis takes over. This will be the first offensive play of the game.
At their own
51 mark of the first quarter, we take over on the 35 of Minneapolis.
McCulloch makes the call, comes to the line.
Formation, twins to the right. Kyle, split left. Schmidt, the tailback, he gets the carry, and he's met solid.
Yep.
He does not quite get back to the line of scrimmage, I don't think.
54, who was one of the captains we talked about, looked like a pretty good athlete.
1 yard loss brings up 2nd and 11 from the Minneapolis 34. There was no hole.
And that would have been across from Devin Knox.
Contreras, the lone setback now. Twins to either side. Keegan spins it out to
maybe a problem.
Kyle. I think that was a forward pass. Was not a lateral. Incomplete.
Yep.
It was a pass out to the flat, and he missed it, and we were concerned for a second whether it was called a lateral or not, which would have been a fumble. But it was an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 11.
McCulloch's got the call, comes in, consults the armband.
They were Johnny on the spot on that one. Of course, the pass is a little high to Kyle.
Yeah,
he might have been able to get some yardage.
Pretty hard to handle.
Could have brought it down.
It was high. Would have been a nice catch.
Back to the I formation. Kyle's right, twins to the left. Keegan's rolling left, sets. To Corey, he's got it at the 40. He's to the 49-yard line. First down. Move the chains.
That was complete to Lomberger.
Roughly a 20-yard completion.
Eric Youngberg. First down.
Moves the sticks. Bring up first down for Minneapolis.
First down for the Minneapolis 49.
Had two receivers out there. Number 11, Dusty Greer. Corey Lomberger was the target. Pulls it down for a nice gain.
Got about 5 yards on the carry after he pulled it in.
Yeah.
Kyle out to the right. Triplets to the left this time. Contreras on setback. Keegan's under center. Jared's in motion to the right. Keegan's rolling right.
Pretty good protection.
Kyle's open. It's caught it at the 40. Gets down to about the 36 of Washington County.
That'll be about a 13, 14-yard pickup. 2 consecutive completed passes from McCulloch. Team moving.
It's to the Washington 36. First down, move the chains.
You know the thing, you run to pass and pass to run. If they with the pass, well, that opens up the run. You've got to spread your defense.
Twins to either side. Contreras the lone setback. Kyle's under center. Keegan's under center. Excuse me. Quick throw out to Kyle on the left. He got the ball. He's got some room. He's at the 30. Out at the 20.
Would appear to be another first down. Moving the ball.
He was knocked out of bounds by Bolcom.
At the 22-yard line, actually, of Washington County. 14-yard pickup.
Continue to grind it out. I say that. I guess I wouldn't call this grinding it out.
This isn't grinding. Short pass plays, though.
Yep.
And that's where our offense is predicated. They look short first, long last second. Twins to the right, Kyle's on the left. Contreras lone setback again. Keegan under center.
First and 10.
Hand off to
Contreras.
Contreras up the center. He's still going. He gets to the 18.
35 carries the ball straight ahead. He was tackled by 52 Johnson.
Brings up second down. I'm at the 19-yard line. So a
gain of a short 4.
3 to 4 yard gain.
Ball is just inside the 20.
Virtually no light up here. It's not going to help me at all.
Moving the ball.
just inside the 20. 2nd and 7, let's say. I formation, Twins to the right, Kyle's on the left side. Hand off to Jared. He maybe gets a yard.
Smith takes the ball, carries forward about just a couple yards. He was tackled by number 9, Manning, and number 25.
He got a half a yard, I'll say.
Yeah.
18-yard line.
3rd and short 6, possibly.
3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. Coming up. 8:52 to go in the first quarter.
Ball on the Washington County 19-yard line. No score. 8:46 remains in the first quarter.
Jared in motion to the right. Keegan's rolling right. Kyle's open. Down.
Intercepted.
It was thrown out in front of Corey Lomberger and intercepted on the 9-yard line.
It was intercepted.
I don't think Corey had any idea that there was somebody behind him who was going to receive that ball. He didn't get it.
It was well enough in front of him. I don't think he could get to it, quite honestly.
And about the 10-yard line.
The Washington player was in the right spot there on the defense.
Yeah, he was. Okay, so that ends the drive.
So they take over at the 8:36 mark of the first quarter on their 9 with 1st and 10.
First turnover by Minneapolis. There's the wishbone. Stacked up in the center. Short gain. Not quite 2 yards.
Coleman was the ball carrier, picked up a couple yards.
So we moved the ball pretty well, but had the turnover.
Out to about the
pick up of 2 yards.
12-yard line. 3-yard gain. Wishbone set again. Hand off to the left tailback, and he's met immediately.
Jacob Klein, possibly. Number 66. That's Jacob Klein.
They get up
nice
to
stop.
The 15, so about a 2-yard gain.
Tackled by number 5, Jared Schmidt.
Well, they credit Schmidt with that tackle. I thought that
Jared probably finished it off.
Okay.
The lineman had to be in there, I'm sure. Wishbone set again. Hand off the fullback. No, the fake to the fullback, and he got nothing.
They don't seem to be able to do anything with our line yet.
Number 19.
Well, they just aren't big and overpowering. I mean,
haven't shown it yet.
They've got a nice spread on the line. There's a good almost 2 yards between each player. Brings up a 4th and 5 from the 15.
Smith and Lomberger back
Ball up the Tiger 15, back to
receive.
Number 9.
Around about the Minneapolis 45-yard line. We turn on the
short punt.
Horrible punt. Bounces at their 30, and they down it at the 32.
Short punt down by Heaney, number 54.
I'm sure that's not what they were looking for.
I'm sure they didn't want us to return it, but I'm sure they weren't looking for that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Of Washington County.
So the Lions get great field position here. Take over on the Washington 32. The 1st and 10 at the 6:59 mark of the first quarter. Not quite 2 minutes on that 3 and out for the Tigers. Twins to the right. Jared's the lone setback. Now Contreras moves back in the fullback slot into the I formation. Kyle drops back to pass. Looking to Kyle. Keegan throws to Kyle. Fumble, catches it.
I'm not sure how they're going to call that.
He didn't really have possession long enough.
I see.
I would think.
Are they going to call it down? I have to say we got a break on that call.
I would say so too.
If they call that a reception and down, because that ball.
They're moving it back.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Incomplete.
I was going to say I'll take it, but
one ref was kind of lining up like he was going to put it where Kyle went down.
I wasn't feeling good about it, Dale.
The ball was obviously out before he hit the ground. Trips to the right. Kyle on the left side. Contreras lone setback. Quick out to Jarrett.
Ooh, almost.
He evades. He's at the 3. He's at the 10.
That's
5. Oh, he was at. Went out at the 5.
Look out for a knee. He's okay.
First down.
Glad to see him get up. He got a chop right in the knee, and that's a dangerous situation. But he bounced up.
First and goal from the Washington 5-yard line.
It looks like it would be from about the 11, Dale.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really misreading it.
We could actually get a first down without getting a goal.
11-yard line.
I'd just soon have the touchdown myself.
High formation. Corey's on the left side. Kyle's got it. Cuts. Oh, he could have cut up. Now he bounces back. Now he cuts up, he gets to the 9. Ball comes out again, but he was definitely down there.
We've got it, yeah.
Cut back inside, pick up maybe 2 yards. He was tackled by Johnson, number 52.
That's 2 yards the hard way.
And there's a penalty flag down at about the 5-yard line.
Penalty in the defensive backfield, holding on the Lions.
All right.
Well, so far in the first quarter, our running game hadn't done much.
Not on track yet. The 6:27 remains in the first quarter. The score is tied at 0.
We've been getting 1 to 2 yards a crack, and that time we got 2 yards, and it's going to go back 10. They decline. Huh. Okay.
That bring up
Twins either side.
second down. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
2nd and 9. 1 yard gain there.
Well, we'll see if that gamble pays off for him.
Schmidt in motion to the right. Keegan's rolling right to pass. Kyle's open. Oh, look out. Another interception in the end zone.
There's a flag.
Might have been pass interference.
Ball was intercepted by number 8, Eric Youngberg.
On the defense there. Kyle went down in the end zone.
No indication.
They didn't throw it till after the interception, so I'm assuming it's pass interference. 2 flags went down.
Well, at first they started heading our way. Now they're going the other way. I don't know if who's going. I'm still not sure who's got the possession.
Well, it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So.
But are they going to? Are they going to be?
There it is. It's pushing. Pass interference on the defense. First down.
No. Got a break. Got a break there.
Be half the distance. Well, they haven't consulted with the captain yet, so I'm sure we'll take it. Otherwise, it'd be an interception.
Well, that makes it.
First goal for the 5.
Pass interference is the indication against the Tigers.
That changes things.
Down goal to go at the 5-yard line.
Again, no score. 6:14 remains in the first quarter.
First goal from the Washington 5.
The first possession of Minneapolis was a good, 60-yard drive, but ended in an interception.
I formation, Twins to the right, Kyle's on the left side. Keegan's under center.
Washington County took over.
Drops back. Oh, hands off to Jared. He's trying on the left side. He's got a nice hole in for the touchdown.
Uh-oh.
7th on the season.
Nice job.
TD at the 6:08 mark.
Washington County 0.
Making the score 6-0, and Devin Knox will be in to kick the PAT attempt here.
So after our drive, Washington County was able to intercept the ball. I don't know if they got a first down or not. I'm not sure, but they did punt.
They did not. It was 3 and out.
They 3 and out. They punted to us, and the resulting second drive resulted in a touchdown.
Kick is good, but there's a flag at the snap.
Well, I'm not so sure, Dale. From my perspective, I'm not sure that wasn't wide left, but no indication because the flag went down before he kicked it. And they're going to say offsides against Washington County. And what does that mean?
Half the distance.
So now does that change things? Do you decide, if you go half the distance, do you decide to run it? I think they are going to run it.
Indication is offside, Washington
Okay.
County.
They're saying, okay, we think we can score from the
about the 1.5.
1.5. That changes our plan. We're now going to go for 2.
Okay, Twins to the right. Kyle and Contreras in the backfield, kind of an offset eye. Pitch to Kyle, trying the right side. Can he jump up, get in? He's going to
Second, third effort, no good. Pretty good pursuit by Washington County. Strung the play out, was able to make the stop.
So after the 6:08 mark of the first quarter, the Lions lead 6-0, and I kind of irritates me because I thought the kick was good. We just could have kept it, but I'm not the coach, so I'll just shut up. Obviously, 2 would have been nicer. The Lions will line up for the kickoff here. Not time for an advertisement. Break on our internet. We'll see what kind of return game the Washington County Tigers bring to the fore here. Knox to kick off. Nice kick by Devin. It's going to be taken at the 14-yard line. They're trying the left side. Got some good blocks. He gets up to the 36-yard line.
The 33 is Cody Ham on the stop.
53.
And 53, Devin Knox.
33.
So at the 6:02 mark of the first quarter, Washington County takes over.
I don't have or haven't taken the time or gone to the effort to track the tackles, but Devin Knox has been on in a lot of tackles this year.
Yes, he has. We'll talk about that at half if I get back from a break. The wish gun set again. Taken to the left hash. And we read it, and he gets nowhere.
Stacked up.
Maybe a yard.
A yard or two.
Corey Lonberger.
Tackled by number.
Got a yard.
Jacob Klein, Alberto Contreras combined for the stop.
Up a short yard.
The Smith Center wishbone, they aren't. Second and 9 for the Tigers from Washington County. Fullback. They give it to the left halfback.
Miller was the ball carrier.
Cross-bucking back to the right. No flags. There's a lot of whistles. Got another 1 yard out of it.
Well, it's too early to tell, but it would appear that the running game is going to be a little bit of a tough sled for Washington County. Up to this point, Minneapolis hasn't yielded much.
Well, they're talking to the Washington County captain, but I didn't see a flag anywhere, Root.
Well, I thought I saw the ball come out of there for an instant, so I'm confused. Happens a lot. Now they're talking to us, I guess.
Well, that's talking to us now. I don't know what the deal is.
It looks like they're giving us the option.
I
it would
still
appear.
didn't see a flag.
I don't know.
And Washington County's going to line up.
Still no indication.
Second and 9.
It wouldn't appear that they're going to move the football. So now they're going to get the coach involved with the conversation.
Well, I think one of the coaches ought to ask what's going on. They're talking to all the players. No flag.
I have no idea what this is about.
If I was the coach, I'd want to find out what's going on.
Second down.
Second and 9.
Okay.
After all of that, wishbone set.
Should be third down.
Hand off to the left halfback again.
Stacked up in the middle.
He's still going.
Good second, third effort by the runner. Nets an extra yard or two, but it's still going to be quite a ways to go for
Gets it to the 41 of Washington County. Brings up fourth and...
Now it's going to be third down.
Third down, excuse me.
Third and a long, well, I'm going to call it 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
4:24 remains in the game. Minneapolis leads 6-0.
That should have been third down. Well, I've got it.
Well, but maybe that had something to do with the play. You know,
They sure didn't tell us.
yeah. Well,
3rd and 6 from the 41 of Washington. Fullback fake.
now's the pass. One receiver.
Way out in front of him, though.
He
was open.
That will bring up 4th down. I would presume that this will be a punting situation for Washington County.
If that receiver had any speed, that would have been 6 points.
He did have a step.
Couple steps.
Maybe 2, yeah.
But the ball was way in front of him. Good
You know, I'm not sure. Have we put 2 receivers back in punting situations? Is that what we done all year?
Times.
Okay. I was
standing at the 23.
Okay.
Not always, but several times.
okay.
And they're going to kick it out. No, Schmidt takes it at the 30. Cuts left. He's got some room in the lane.
Look out.
50. The 40 of Washington County. Nice 30-yard gain at return, at least for Schmidt.
Out of bounds at about midfield by number 19.
I don't like the way the field's marked.
29 Savage.
That the Washington County 41.
Well, we're kind of spoiled. Minneapolis, we've kind of gone to the trouble to paint the yard markers. It's a little easier to identify where the ball is at all times.
So it's 3:51. Minneapolis takes over 1st and 10 on the Washington County 41. Option right. Pitch to Schmidt. He's got the corner.
There you go.
It's 40.
Oh, got a shoestring.
He was at the 30 there. He's down to the 26.
For the first down.
Last tackler
He
to
was knocked down by number 8.
bring it down. Otherwise, he'd have gone all the way.
Basically took a dive at his shoestrings and was able to get a hold of one.
Actually, they're going to say he's at the 38.
Nice gain, move the sticks, first down. Minneapolis leads 6-0, 3:24 left in the first quarter. Minneapolis driving again.
28-yard line, first down. Again, I'm having a hard time interpreting the field here. Offset I. Schmidt comes in motion to the left out of the slot. Fake.
Oh, there's that little.
And Contreras took a crossbuck.
Number 35.
There's a fake option out to Kyle.
Picked up a couple yards.
And a quick handoff to Contreras, came back left, and he gets to the 19-yard line.
Long gain of maybe 4.
2nd and 6 coming up. The Lions driving. I formation, twins to the right, Kyle split left. Jared, call of the left tackle. He gets possibly to the 20
yards. Tackled by Rusty Johnson, number 52.
Well, I tell you what, Dale, I'm not a football coach, and there's probably a reason for it, but their safety, number 8, is not a very big guy. If you put anybody out there, a receiver down there that went one-on-one with him that had any kind of height, I would have to think you'd have a huge advantage.
3rd down and about 3.
3rd and 3 from the Washington 20, I guess.
But we really don't have that big, tall receiver, do we?
Nope. That's some guys that can jump.
Equipment malfunction.
Klein goes off the field, and
Zach Breen, who we told you earlier, has
limps in.
Yeah, was going to see some limited time.
He's another one's got those tape casts on his ankle.
Taped up. He's just not had much of a season. Injuries.
High formation.
Hasn't been able to practice.
And off Schmidt on
there
the
it
side
is.
again.
Look out.
The 5, 15. Down to the 10. Up. Not quite. Taken out about the 12.
Going to be a first down, however.
I believe picked up the first down. Tackled by 25, Isaac Miller. Bokeman, number 12, and 52.
To the 12-yard line. Jared Schmidt.
First down.
1st and 10.
Minneapolis.
Again, we can get a first down. A 1st and goal without scoring.
McCulloch's got the call.
In the red zone here.
Consults the armband.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Lions leading 6-0. Trips to the right.
Again, it's possible to get a 1st and 10 without having a
Contreras to setback. Kyle's
touchdown.
on the left side. Quick. Oh! Up.
Uh-oh, let's get on it.
Was that a lateral?
I don't know. Just depends on the call.
There was pass interference, but no call.
We believe.
Incomplete pass. Jared Muppet, there was a player that interfered with him.
The home crowd didn't particularly appreciate that call.
Quite honestly, I was surprised that the Washington guy didn't jump in front of that ball and catch it and take it off running.
So it will be 2nd down 10.
Well, Washington County apparently has seen enough of it on film that they are prepared for it.
They evidently have a plan.
They recognize it when it's going to happen.
They just didn't execute it quite good enough. As you said, pick it off and score.
Trips to the right. Greer out to the left here. Contreras to setback. Keegan's rolling right.
Keegan's got plenty of time.
Up.
He's
Gets the ball.
going to tuck it in.
He gets to the 7, maybe.
A lot of black shirts
Ball carrier.
make the stop.
5 or 6 yards. Carries it down near the 5-yard line.
Going to bring up
By Heaney, number 54,
3rd down.
Dodd, number
3rd and a long 5.
Placing it at the 6, so about a 6-yard gain.
Okay, 3rd and a long 4.
Make it about 3rd and 5.
Down to 105 to go in the quarter. Again, the wind's not going to make any difference which direction we're going here tonight.
1 minute remaining in the game. Minneapolis leads 6-0. Knocking at the door. Potential potential points on
Offset
the board.
Twins to the right.
Oh, there's that crossbuck.
A little fake out to the right.
Second effort gets it, nets an extra yard.
Gets the first down at about the 2-yard line.
There's that first down that we talked to you about, the fact that we could actually get a first down and not score. But with 35 seconds remain, I think we do have all of our timeouts left. With a little clock management, I'm assuming that we can punch this in.
The clock is stopped at 35.8 seconds. The refs are going to measure.
Okay, I assumed that it was a first down. You know about that assumed thing, Dale?
Yeah, that's I did. I called it already. And obviously, I shouldn't have. Get my hand out from in front of the microphone.
Yeah, maybe you were prophetic, huh? Sure, that's a first down. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
Any blind guy would have known that was a first down.
Good length.
You could see it from up here, Dale.
Good length of space of the football beyond the marker. So the Lions take over first and goal from the 2 with 35.8 ticks on the clock.
Beautiful football evening.
Actually on the 1.
In Washington County.
Clock's running now.
We say Washington County, but actually we're in the fair city of Washington. North Central Kansas.
Contreras, the lone setback, down to 20 seconds. Contreras with the call.
He's going to be close. No call.
In.
They did call it. It is a touchdown.
Alberto scores again.
And they're saying that one of the players.
Well, the line judge called it in.
Yeah. 54 thought he wrestled the ball away, and
you can wrestle away. I don't care if the ball crosses the line of scrimmage in possession. It's touchdown.
Okay. Well, then that's what the referee said. The crowd doesn't have to like it, Dale.
If he's gone across and he wrestles it away, it don't matter no more. It's touchdown first.
And apparently that was the case.
We line up for the kick after touchdown. 12 seconds to go. It's down, up, and looks good.
No.
See? Okay.
Point after attempt is no good.
Well, I cannot judge these.
Well, that looks pretty much like what I thought.
It was right down the center.
That looked like the kick that I thought I saw last time. But wide left, apparently.
What did it look like through the camera, Mr. Cameraman?
Wide left.
Wide right?
Left.
Wide left.
Wide left. So with 12 seconds remaining, Minneapolis takes a 12-0 lead over the Washington Tigers. And I just happened to look at the scoreboard. I couldn't have told you that this was the Washington Tigers before I looked at the scoreboard. The Minneapolis, Minneapolis Lions and the Washington Tigers. And to this point, it would appear that Minneapolis is just going to be a little too much.
12-0 at 12.6
for Washington
in the first quarter.
And we're obviously, in my eyes, a more physical team than Washington. They're just not very big.
Lions to kick off again. They're underage too. I think.
Yeah, they've got a couple kids that are, that are well developed, but a lot of these kids just aren't very big.
Last year they had a lot of seniors. They beat us by 1 point. At Minneapolis. Nice kick again by Knox. Takes at the 12-yard line. They're running it back to the right side here. Schmidt hits him and finished off by...
On the return, takes it back out to about the 25-yard line.
27. They're at the 24-yard line.
25-yard line.
You know, your point is that you have up years and down years when you graduate senior classes, and if you don't think that's true, you might want to consult southeast of Saline.
Yes. 5.8 seconds here in the first quarter. Washington County takes over on their 25.
They're a little bit like Washington County. They've got a couple of good athletes, but they're just spread too thin.
Fullback dive. Nope. It was to the tailback. Knox and a couple others get him. No gain. And the quarter will expire.
Was the ball carrier.
Lions leading 12-0. We'll take a station break here on the
score. Minneapolis 12, Washington County 0.
Let you hear a word from some of our fine sponsors. It's 2nd and 10 here for Washington County. Start the second quarter.
You know, talking about sponsors, Dale, we're very pleased to announce that Ottawa County Feeders has been added to our list of sponsors. You will hear their ad tonight.
17 sponsors now. Okay, up the center. He gets one of their best runs tonight. They get to the 29-yard line. One of us is
Corey Lumberger.
fritzing out here, Dave.
Picked up about 4 yards. It's 3rd and 6.
Must have been me.
Must have been that. Is it that? Is there interference in that?
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Okay,
3rd down.
about a 4-yard gain there.
Early in the second quarter, Minneapolis leads 12-0.
From the 29. Oh, met in the backfield by Knox. He's got the quarterback and the...
No, that's Bo Klein.
Okay.
63, Bo Klein. I don't think either one of them had the ball. He thought that one of them did, so he just kind of corralled both of them.
And neither one of them had it.
That's all right. That took 2 of 11 out of the play, didn't it?
Yeah.
But it's 4th down and about 3 or 4.
4th and 4 coming.
And that's one thing, the wishbone is a little bit deceptive, particularly if you're a lineman in there. You're not exactly sure who's got the ball, so if somebody starts coming at you, you just got to put a hit on them.
Oh, high snap. Rupert goes for him, but finally. Taken at the 37 by Schmidt.
Nice
Cutting up the left side. He gets over the 50 to the Washington County 49. And again, we start out with great field position here.
Not a long punt, but a very high punt. Allowed some good coverage. Had good hang time.
Kind of a high snap and off to the right side, but the guy had enough time to, because we really did not have a rush on it. And he got it away. So at the 10:39 mark of the second quarter, Minneapolis takes over, 1st and 10. Washington 49.
We have pretty well spent most of the evening offensively in Washington's territory.
Except for after the first kickoff. Twins to the left. Kyle's out right. I formation. Keegan rolls right. Kyle's open. He's wide open at the 38. Down to the 30. 25, 20. Cuts back to the left. 10.
Look out.
5. Touchdown.
That's going to add to his totals a little.
Lonberger, number 2.
Nice run.
12th touchdown of the year for Kyle.
Kyle Lonberger, nice run.
10:26 mark.
It was all juking and jiving.
49-yard pass and run.
I sure wouldn't want to try to do an open field tackle on him.
Nope.
He'd make me look pretty silly, I know. Nice run. Nice reception, nice run.
At the 10:26 mark of the second quarter, it's the Lions 18, Washington County nothing. Lined up for the PAT kick, and that one's off right. I can see that.
Well,
and once again, the point after attempt by the Lions is...
They're probably saying, why are you guys even trying to kick it?
Minneapolis 18, Washington County 0.
well, I'll tell you what, Knox has done a pretty good
He
job.
has tonight. It just is not there so far.
Yep. He's done a really good job.
So we'll try another break here. The Lions leading 18-0. Okay, Knox to kick off. Is the kick. Ball's taken at the 13-yard line. Comes up to the right side. Tackled at the 30 by a host of Lions.
Miller on the return brings it out to about the 30-yard line. He's tackled by number 27.
Eck takes him down toward the press box.
That would be Eckert and Corey Lumberger.
Eckert, excuse me, yes. 10:19 mark.
Number 23,
Washington.
Jake Eckert.
Off the Tiger 31-yard line.
Number 4, Corey Lonberger.
From the
Number
Washington
66, Jacob Klein. Number 64, 51, that's Dustin Lott.
30. Washington, wishbone formation again. Tried at the left half. He gets a couple yards, spins, gets another yard or so. Gets up to the 30,
Savage,
almost the
29,
34.
carried the ball. He was tackled by number 66. Jacob
Number 67, Caleb Kendall checks into the game.
Second, 7.
Would appear to be nose tackle. Bo Klein, left guard. Mikey Rupert, left end. Dusty Greer, left corner.
Wishbone
Corey
again.
Lonberger, right corner. Number 27, Jake Eckert, linebacker. And
Left halfback gets the off tackle play. Taken down by Knox.
He was tackled by number
He gets to the
53, Devin Knox.
36.
He picked up a couple more yards.
3-yard gain.
Minneapolis has been pretty stingy with the run
3rd and 5.
thus far.
They tried one pass play, I think, and that was way, it was open, but it was way over the
Number
receiver.
23, Adam Klein, safety.
Timeout by Washington County.
Timeout, Washington County.
We'll take another break and be back. Here with 3rd and 5 for the Washington County Tigers from their 36.
So Eckert in for Alberto Contreras. I'm not sure if Alberto's injured or they're just giving him a little rest.
Fullback dive.
Pretty well stacked up. Eckert in on the tackle.
Short of the first down. Gets to the 38, 2-yard gain.
Caleb Kendall in on the stop.
Another 3 and out here for the Tigers. I don't think they've had a first down yet tonight. Or might be more than that.
I can't recall it.
Fourth and 3, set back in their punt formation.
Washington County's got to be careful here. The wheels could come off this deal if they're not careful.
Back to receive the punt is Jared Schmidt. At about the
Uh-oh, look out. That's got to be a problem.
Yep.
Number 67,
Jared
Caleb.
fumbles the ball. He's got it now.
Caleb Kendall.
Cut back to the right. He's free for a little while.
That's the
33, but there is that's going to be a flagrant.
Yeah, it is. And then that's the problem with the rush. You know, if you don't get there in time, you're just cruising for a bruising. That's going to give them their first down.
15-yarder.
And it's pretty hard to turn it off, but you either have to get some of the football, or if you run into the guy.
Well, the key when you're on the punt block is to be at an angle. If you're on straight on, there's no way to.
Yeah, your carry through is gonna make it a problem for you.
Yeah.
If you don't get the football, you just bought the farm.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't. Okay, they did not call it a flagrant, but it was enough for first down.
Well, okay.
It looked pretty flagrant to me.
Well, I'm not sure that they did. I think maybe they made the right call.
Was not a personal foul.
You know, he wasn't gunning him.
1st and 10 from the 43.
So that changes things a little bit.
Back pass, looking right.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's almost. I thought that 56 had a hold of him.
Yeah.
Or 58. I'm not too sure that wasn't interference.
Two black shirts out there beating up on Mikey.
Yeah, poor kid, poor 6-foot kid. Looked to me like they interfered with the defender. But evidently they didn't see it that way. I guess they should let me call that, huh? I could have helped him. So 2nd and 10, Minneapolis with 8:09 remaining in the half leads 18-0. We failed to convert on our PATs.
And the left quarterback gets the ball straight up.
Jacob Klein initially on the hit, spun away from him and dove for an extra half yard.
Gets to the 46, 3-yard gain.
Picked up about 2 yards. 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
Ball just across the 40.
For the Tigers.
Andy Griffith, number 54, back in there. 63, Bo Klein, seeking direction from the coaching staff. Guess he's got his answer.
7:30 to go in the 2nd quarter. Wishgun set again. Fullback with the ball. And he gets maybe to the 45.
Depends on what they're going to give him for forward progress. I think they're going to say, well, we'll give you
5. That's a yard loss.
Well, they moved the stick about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches, maybe 6 inches forward. They're going to call it 4th and a long
4th and 8.
8. Yeah.
Schmidt and Lonberger back.
Now they're going to try to punt.
Punt. You received the punt. Nice punt or snap that time. kick to Kyle. He takes it at the 18-yard line.
That's dangerous.
Tries the left side. Cuts back to the right now. Taken down from behind. He gets to the 30.
Number 54.
So Minneapolis takes over probably with their poorest field position of the night.
I think you'd have to go back to the opening drive to find a time when we actually had the ball on offense that we weren't in the Washington County Tigers territory, Dale.
Yeah, that's where but I think we started out with better field position than this. Okay, at the 6:45 mark of the second quarter, Minneapolis takes over from
it'd be
the 30-yard line.
It'd be nice to see us put together a drive.
Yep.
6:45, plenty of time remaining in the half.
Schmidt in motion. Option. Out to Schmidt. Trying the left side. Got Eckert in front of him for a block. Tries to cut up. Gets maybe a yard.
Washington County did a good job of stringing that play out. Jared didn't have enough, they would not let him get around the outside, so you got to turn it up.
2 or 3 black shirts out there.
And they just kept stringing it out and stringing it out. Jared was unable to turn the corner, which is exactly what you have to do. You have to turn the runner inside. They did a good job of that.
Minneapolis 31-yard line, 2nd and 9.
They're determined not to let us have the corner.
Twins to the right.
Probably a good strategy.
Let's see. Yeah, Kyle's out left. Keegan's rolling left. Runs forward now. Little shovel pass out to Schmidt.
May have been out of bounds.
He must have been standing on the out of bounds line.
Pass to confirm, but I believe he was up.
Now there's
a call of a completed pass, but he was no.
Logan Weedle, number 81, checks into the game as a receiver. We haven't seen him much this year, maybe a couple of plays. I know he's been injured earlier in the season.
With an injured ankle.
He's heavily taped on the ankles.
3rd and 9 from the 31 of Minneapolis. Weedle and Corey Lomberger out right. Kyle on the left side. Schmidt's in a slot left. Eckert's the lone tailback. Keegan rolls right.
We're going to try it. Right here it is. And there's
Corey's got it at the 40. To the 50. To the Minneapolis 40, or the Washington 44-yard line.
Plus about 10 yards.
well designed and maybe poorly defended pass play. Weedle goes deep, leaves the secondary receiver Corey Lomberger down underneath, wide open. That's exactly the play last week that El Saline ran against us very successfully, and maybe our coaches watched the tape and said, you know what? Maybe we ought to pull that play dust that play off.
Second pass reception of the night for Corey, I think. Good sized yardage gain on each one. Corey and Schmidt to the left. Greer's on the right side, I formation. Kyle is the tailback. Option, left. Oh, bad pitch. Kyle gets it, and he's got black shirts all around him. What do I do? Help me, Dad.
Uh-oh.
He fumbles.
Ball's on the ground. I'm not sure about that. I missed that deal.
Who has the ball? Washington County.
Washington County recovers.
With their best field position of the night, probably here on the Minneapolis 44-yard line.
You know, that's a break that may have kept Washington County in the game.
Kyle was just juking and jiving too much here. All those black shirts around him, and the ball squishes out of his hands. 1st and 10 from the Minneapolis 44.
5:10 remaining in the half. Minneapolis leads 18-0. However, Washington County does have possession and probably the best field position of the night for them. One of the few times they've been, if they've ever, well, that's not true.
Back to pass. Over the receiver's head.
Not very well thrown. I mean, it was well thrown. It's just not on the mark. They've had receivers open a couple of times, but
both times
been unable to make the pass close enough that the receiver had a chance.
2nd and 10 from the Minneapolis 44.
So it wouldn't appear to have a big passing threat. Just not that great of an arm.
And I'm surprised, quite honestly, that receiver's been so open because he's not fast. He kind of lumbers out there.
Yeah, but he has been open.
Yeah. out of a tight end set, I think, and he apparently just gets lost.
Somebody isn't recognizing maybe.
Wishbone again. Fullback, no. Back to pass. Under a rush. Mikey, the big dog, takes him down at the 48 of Washington.
A sack from Mike Rupert, number 64.
Number 22. For a loss.
About a 7-yard loss on the sack.
They're going to mark it at the 49 of Washington. About a 6-yard loss.
51 loss.
Oh.
A loss of about almost 8 yards or so. It'll be third down right at the 50-yard line.
Spotter gave that to 61. I don't think 61's on the field, is he?
Yep.
Is he?
51 was Lott. It was, well, I say that, Lott and Rupert
both got him, okay.
Were credited with the stop.
Back to pass again. Under
and
the
again.
Gets clobbered.
Oh, there's no flag there.
Reception. That's a 5, 10. Touchdown. Number 12. There's a 51-yard TD pass and then run.
Went from near disaster. We almost had the sack to, I guess, from one extreme to the other. We almost had the sack to, they did have a touchdown.
Again, our defender got beat. At the 4:13 mark, it's 18-6, Minneapolis. And he got killed just as he let go of that ball, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he did.
He had to feel the pressure, and he did not panic. He let the ball go. They're going for 2 in the wishbone set. And
I think he's going to be there. Maybe not. No indication.
Did not make it.
Did not make it. Second and third effort wasn't enough.
2-point conversion attempt.
So 4:13 remains in the half. Washington County able to get on the board with 6 points. Trail Minneapolis 18, Washington County 6 with 4:13 remaining in the half. Well, that was a heck of a turn of events.
Sure was.
You know, basically went from Washington County finding themselves out of this ball game to maybe some hope. And if they continue to let receivers get deep like that on them, maybe they have more than hope.
Yep. Like I said, I think every pass play that they run, their receivers have been open.
Can't argue with that.
I can't think of a other than the pass out in the flat to the right. Every pass downfield, their receivers have been open.
They're queuing it up for some type of squib, offside, onside kick, however you want to say that. Got our hands people up front.
They're not going to let us set up for a deep return. Squibber up the center, taken by Kyle at the 30. No, it's Jared at the 30.
Jared Smith.
Trying the left side. Dancing, still going, gets to the 37.
Didn't get touch on the return. And tackled by Dodd, number 3. Zabinski, number 19.
Well, Minneapolis has plenty of time to operate in this half. 4:05 remain. Minneapolis leads 18, Washington 6.
Minneapolis 18, Washington County 6.
First and 10 from the 35 of Minneapolis. Twins to the right. Kyle's out left. Jared comes in motion to the left. Eckert to setback. Keegan rolls right. Sets. Corey.
Nice pass. He's got it.
To the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, down to the 34-yard line of the Washington County.
Roughly
reception for Corey.
Little over 30-yard reception. It's going to pad his numbers some. I'd say we just will go ahead and score here. Got plenty of time. Let's just have some points.
3:55 to go. Move the chains. We're at the Washington 33.
Like to see us gain a little confidence with the passing game.
I formation, Jared back at the tailback. Kyle's out left, Twins right. Keegan rolls left, sets, releases. Kyle's open on the left side, it's complete. He's out of bounds at the
Longberger, number 2.
13-yard line.
As we talked about earlier, this game really has no significance in the
Move the chains.
postseason play, as this is not a district game. This is a non-league, non-district scheduled game with Washington County. So really has no bearing on anything other than a win is a win.
14-yard line of Washington County. 1st and 10. Twins to the right, I formation.
3 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the
And off
half.
to Schmidt. Tries over left tackle. He's at the 10, 5, at the 4-yard line, maybe.
Depends on the spot. Maybe a first down, depending on where they place it. Would appear it's going to be short.
By about a yard. Is that the 6? I got it. I was way off again on yardage.
The way this field's laid out's got you bugabooed, doesn't it, Dale?
Well, and they can't see the markers, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it is a big help when the markers are painted out on the field.
It's hard to even see some of the lines. Okay, 2nd and 1 from the Washington 6. Twins to the right, I formation. Hand off to Eckert.
No, that's Smith. I believe.
Smith, number 5, carries the ball for the touchdown. Makes the score Minneapolis 24.
Jared Smith, his second TD of the night, in from 6 yards. Makes the score at the 2:45 mark of the second quarter, 24-6, Minneapolis.
Well, we answered. Gave up the TD pass to Washington County and came back and
Knox to kick.
We're able to get points of our own. Knox has had kind of
That's it.
That looks good, and it is.
He has been 0 for up to this point.
That's
1 for 4, as Dale said.
Makes the score 25.
2:45 remaining in the half.
2-6, Minneapolis.
Appeared to be right in there.
We'll take a quick timeout for our latest sponsor, Ottawa County Feeder Lumber. Feeders, excuse me.
List of our sponsors tonight. Knox cues it up, number 53. He's done a good job. Zach Breen was the kicker early on, but injuries have basically taken him out, taken his season away from him.
He takes it to the 15-yard line. They try up the center, cut back left. They get up. Corey Lomberger takes him down at the 34-yard line.
33, Cody Ham in on the stop. Continues to wear the I would assume it's a soft cast on his left arm wrist.
Corey Lomberger, number 33, Cody Ham.
Number 26, Casey Argenbright on the
First down
defense there.
2:37 mark of the second quarter.
2:39
From the Washington County Tigers, trailing 25-6.
What's the matter with Alberto?
From their 33.
Good question. Somebody said something about Alberto, and I'm looking over there, and I see he's got his helmet off, sitting on the bench. I don't know if he's got a knee. There's also
a handoff to the right halfback. He gets squished behind the line of scrimmage.
Not sure what the deal is. Alberto Contreras on the bench with his helmet sitting on the ground.
Isaac Miller was the ball carrier, no gain.
Would appear to be some shaken up in some way.
By 53.
He hasn't been in there for the last 2 series. Eckert, number 27, is his replacement.
Might be dazed. This doesn't have his foot propped up with ice on it or anything. And the run gets nothing, probably another yard loss.
You know, credit the defensive line. The offensive line of Washington County is just really not able to do much with our defensive front.
That's a 2-yard loss by the quarterback, back at the 31. 3rd and 12.
Austin Crossan, number 57, is in there. Number 54, Andy Griffith, nose tackle. Number 63,
be a pass.
Bo Klein.
Rolls back to the right. Pass to the left, complete. And Kyle takes him down, short of the first down.
It's going to depends on the spot.
I think it's short. It's up to the 43.
By number 2, Kyle Lomberger.
I think they're going to measure all the way across the field. I'm not sure.
Looks like the Tigers are a little.
They're going to call for measurement before they move the ball.
1:22 to go in the half. The ball has come out to roughly the 43-yard line. And they're bringing the chains all the way across the field. It's right in front of the Washington County bench. I'm sure they'll go for it if they didn't make it.
1:22 remain in the half. Minneapolis leads.
It is short by the length of a football or more.
Minneapolis 25, Washington County 6 with 1:22 remaining in the half.
Well, I said they'll go for it. Are they going to go for it? I don't think they'd want to give us the ball here if they don't.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would. But
the Washington County fans want them to go for it.
it would appear they're going to go for it.
1:22 to go in the half. They do not line up in a punt formation. They might try to draw us offside.
Quick kick. Maybe they've been watching our film.
Yeah.
Although it can't hardly be a quick kick because the quarterback's up on center.
Okay. Yeah,
They could.
they're down in their sets.
Yep. Going to go for the offsides.
They're
Is what
trying to
they're
draw us
yeah,
off.
sure
They're trying
enough.
to draw us
All
off.
right.
And I saw one of our defensive linemen flinch a little bit.
Yeah.
It made me worry.
And that awoke in me when I saw him flinch. I thought, yeah, sure, that's what they're doing. Oh, yeah, that's right. Everybody in the stands knew that but me.
So they've called timeout. We'll take another break here. Come back to the punt here. Since they took the time to try to draw us off and then took a timeout. But no, they line up in the wishbone formation again. And they're all going to go down in their set, so it won't be a quick kick. One fullback in motion. They pitch left. He's got first down up to the 45.
Savage, number 29, is the ball carrier. It appears he has the first down. He gets knocked out of bounds by Adam Klein, number 23.
I guess that's the strength of the wishbone. If you're going to win the wishbone, you can't get a quarter of a yard. I mean, you got to have confidence that you're going to get it.
Yeah, you're probably running the wrong offense.
Yeah. First and 10 from the Washington 45, 1:16 to go in the half. Pass, rolling right to pass, close back to the left, knocked away by Lomberger when he gets there. People want pass interference, but he was there and got his hand in and hit the receiver just as the ball got there. Perfectly legal play.
Yeah, Washington County is, their crowd is a little fiery, Dale. They're being vocal.
He did not hit the receiver before the ball got there. It was well timed.
Good defense.
Second and 10, 1:11 to go in the half.
I'm not sure that the Washington County fans would agree with that call, but I know they didn't agree with that call.
Here they come back in the wishbone again.
Second down.
Rolling right
again.
pass, looks down the center.
There it is again.
Again, Kyle takes the same play, almost exactly. Kyle takes it down incomplete.
With the same result. But he's there. He appears to be open, but Kyle has that closing speed that makes the difference. Most guys couldn't close that ground as quickly as he does. He recovers pretty well once he realizes that something's happening out there.
Third and 10, 1:06 to go in the half. Wishbone set. Drop back to pass.
You're going to try it again. Same
Under
play.
pressure. Gets away. Still under pressure. Now he's going down.
67 on the stop.
Kindle.
No. Ended up with the ball.
And the Kindle, 67.
By several Lions.
Yeah, Caleb Kendall. I'm sorry.
At the 39-yard line of Washington County.
Nice stop by Caleb Kendall.
Third and fourth and 16.
57, Austin Crossan at right guard, right tackle.
Back to receive the punt. Kyle and Jared. Fourth and 16.
I'm not sure they're going to get a play off.
Down to 25 seconds. They'd take a penalty.
Confusion on the defense. We've got.
They're lining up to run the ball. Timeout Minneapolis. That's right. We want to make them punt it. Of course, they could just timeout. 19 seconds to go. We'll keep it here.
Kick it out of bounds, don't you?
Yeah. I'm not. If I was working coach, I'm not going to kick it to Minneapolis. with 19 seconds to go, give him a chance to run it back for a touchdown.
Yeah, kick it out of bounds, get that 15, 20 yards out of bounds, at least give you a little more room. I don't think I'd just let him have us. I don't think I'd let us have it here. But we'll see what they decide to do.
Coaches conferring with their teams on the sideline. The referees are having coffee in midfield. Coffee and a donut. Oh, that's a policeman to do that.
I could go for a coffee and donut, Dale.
They still do not line up in a punt formation, Washington County.
Well, I'm not sure about this call, but
19.7.
We'll see if it works for him.
Seconds on the clock. Hand off. Now he's rolling back to the right to pass. Down the field it goes. It's complete.
He's open
at the 50. Short of the first down, taken down by Kyle.
Number 28, Dittmer.
22 to 28.
But he was stopped short by
pass completion.
I would say, unless it's a quick play, we're going to get one offensive play off in the remaining part of this first half. Minneapolis leads 25-6.
At the Minneapolis 47. First and 10. 10.1 seconds. The clock will not stop until the ball is snapped. That's what I mean to say.
Well, we'll see what the strategy is. Do you just call it good going at half, or do you try to, just well go deep?
I'll go for it here.
Just well go for it. Everybody in the house knows what it is. I mean, their free safety is a little guy. If you get somebody, good pressure.
He gets away.
Shakes off one defender.
He's going to run it. He gets past the line of scrimmage and rolled back by a big gang of black shirts.
Pollock ended up being the ball carrier, tackled by
So at the end of a half, it's Minneapolis 25 and Washington County 6. We will take a break for a word from several of our sponsors and be back and discuss the halftime, or what had occurred in the first half here. All time is his uncle, Eric Shoup, with 88 yards.
88 receptions.
88 receptions, excuse me. Yes, thank you for correcting that. Yardage receptions, career, Kyle Lomberger is in 6th with 707 yards. All-time leader is Eric Shoup again, 1,175 yards. So Eric has the all-time number of receptions and yardage. Kickoff returns for TDs. Kyle leads the Lions now with 6, having broken the record he tied with Dick Gary Jr., earlier in the season, and last week we ran a kickback against El Saline.
This is a punt return or kick return?
Yeah, kick return.
Kick return.
Mm-hmm. Yardage returns for the season. Kyle is at 594 yards in 2006. He has the record for the school, and 385 yards so far in this season. For the career, Kyle has 978 yards and again leads the Lions in that stat coming into the night, and passed Ryan Mortimer, who had the record previously at 827 yards. So that's pretty heady information there for passing up a pretty good running back. Most TDs in a career, Kyle Lomberger is 2nd with 36 TDs, behind Ryan Mortimer, again with 42. He has 37 now with that TD. So he can potentially close in on that before the season's over. Let's get down to the defensive side now. Most unassisted tackles in a season. Devin Knox is 2nd place, or in 2nd. My notes are conflicting here. He's in 7th place overall with 27 tackles. He had 58 in last year and 31 this year. He had 27 coming into the night, so he's gaining up a little bit on his stats from last year. Leading in unassisted tackles in the record book is Jeff Allison with 79. All-time Alberto Contreras also is 3rd in school history with 48 last year, and this year he had 21 tackles coming into the night. For career tackles, unassisted again. Devin Knox is in second place. Alberto Contreras is in third, tied with Jared Shoemaker, at 78. There's a good tackling person to remember there. Number 1 is Jeff Allison with 131 tackles unassisted for the career. Most tackles assisted and unassisted combined for the season. Devin Knox leads in that stat per season. Last year with 165. This year he has 88 coming into tonight. Alberto is in 5th overall for the season with 128 in 2006. He had 50 coming into tonight. Most career total tackles, number 1 is Jeff Allison with 373. Devin Knox is in second coming into tonight with 354, so that record potentially could be challenged before the year's over. Alberto is 4th with 242. One last set of stats we'll go over is all-purpose yardage. Kyle Lomberger is second with 3,407 yards coming into tonight for a career. And first is Ryan Morton with 4,353. He is 6th for season yardage total with 1,115 yards coming in tonight. And that record is also held by Ryan Morton with 2,153. So we have some guys to challenge in for some stats here on the career totals for Minneapolis on offense and defense. And we're going to see if we can go to 5-3 tonight.
Well, as you viewers who are watching the televised version of this, well, this is not televised at this point. The captains are on the field preparing for the second half, and Alberto is not with the captains.
He must have got his bell rung.
I do not see him on the sideline. I can't see the bench, but he was out midway in the first half with some, I'm guessing, some injury. We're not sure what, but...
Again, we've not seen him since he scored that touchdown there about midway through the first half. The Lions should kick off here since we did receive in the first half. We switch sides of the field. The Lions will defend the north goal. Washington County will receive.
So preliminaries over. Both teams prepare to take the field to begin the second half. Minneapolis leads 25-6 over Washington County. The Washington County Tigers and the Minneapolis Lions.
Would there be anything wrong with us putting 50 points on somebody for district?
No, not at all. I hope we do. Chuck just asked if there would be anything wrong with us putting 50 points on somebody. I hope we do.
Well, I'd rather put it on somebody than have them put it on us.
As long as we don't reveal any secrets in doing so.
I don't see any new wrinkles, and I do know that the coaches do have some cards up their sleeves, shall we say.
Again, the Lions will host Bennington this coming Thursday for the second game of the district. We win that game, we win the district.
And that will be at Minneapolis,
yes.
And we hope you'll come out and support your team. You know, the price of the fireworks is worth the price of admission, Dale.
Yep, it is.
Just don't sit downwind. We made the mistake of doing that last time.
Knox kick off. High kick. Going to be taken at the 15. Trying the right side. They've got the corner a little bit. Tackle from behind. They get up to the 34-yard line.
On the return.
So they start with fairly good field position.
57, Coulson.
Crossing.
Then Decker returned the ball all the way to...
So 11:53 to go in the third quarter. Washington County takes over 1st and 10 from their 34.
And as I gaze at our player area, I do not see 35 on the sideline. I'm not sure if Devin didn't come back out of the locker room at half.
Alberto, you mean?
Or Alberto.
Yeah. Okay, right halfback with the ball, gets 2 or 3 yards on the run. They get up to the Washington 38.
Miller, number 25,
4-yard gain.
the ball. Tackled by number 66, Klein.
Jacob Klein with the tackle out of his right defensive tackle position.
Gain of 3.
or right defensive end position, I guess. Excuse me. Lott is the right tackle.
Minneapolis enjoys a 19-point lead.
Their fullback goes in motion to the left. They hand the ball to the left halfback again. They had people motion to the left. He went straight up through the line. He gets to the 39, a 1-yard gain.
Devin Knox.
Dustin Lott takes him down.
Closes in a hurry.
Make it third down and a little more than 5.
3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
The defensive line has done a great job of closing those holes inside, Dale.
The only way they've hurt us really is in the pass tonight out of a wishbone team.
That's true.
A wishbone team you generally think is a running team, and I'm sure that's what they want to do, but we've shut them down so far.
You got to do what works.
Back pass.
And speaking of the pass.
And he throws it wide right to the receiver who was heading center down the field.
When you say wide right, you're being generous. That ball wasn't within 10 yards of the receiver.
4th down and 6.
4th and 6 for the Tigers from their 39. The Lions will get good field position here on the punt return. Hopefully.
They haven't.
Kyle and Jared come back to the Minneapolis 30.
Washington has yet to put together much of a punt. We did have a penalty which went against us in roughing the kicker, which resulted in a first down.
Right.
But not a bad punt there.
Jared's taking it at the 27, travels up the left side. And he goes out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
He's run out of bounds by Jake Miller, number 22.
Where Minneapolis takes over.
So Minneapolis sets up shop.
Basically, they're 39, I guess.
With a 19-point lead, 10-16 remaining in the third quarter. Early in the third quarter, Minneapolis takes possession.
Twins to the right. Kyle's out left. Jared comes in motion to the left.
And we're going to throw.
Keegan drops back. Rolls
after more points.
Down to Corey. Complete at the 45. Jukin. He gets to the 47, maybe.
About 7 or 8 yards.
Nice. Third nice pass reception to Corey tonight.
That little flat underneath pattern has been pretty successful.
It is not a first down. It gets to the Minneapolis 46. 7-yard gain. Brings up a 2nd and 3. Which is nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I'd like to be 2nd and 3 almost any time.
Kyle out left, Twins to the right, I formation. Jared's the tailback. Edwards is the fullback. Hand off the cut. Schmidt up the center. He gets over the 50-yard line to the 49 of Washington County.
Probably a long gain of a long 6 possibly results in a first down. The officials move the
chains.
Move the chains. Well, we just will move down here and score.
That's what
why not? Kind of put this thing away.
Kyle's out left, Twins to the right. High formation again. Keegan rolls left, plants. Kyle's open.
He's open.
He's got the ball. He's at the 35 and gets to the 34.
Longberger, number 2, on the first down reception. He was tackled by Youngberg, number 8. And
starting to amass some numbers.
Down at the Washington County.
On receptions, I think that Kyle moved down a little bit in the area totals slightly. I think he might have been the 2nd leading receiver in the north central area. And with numbers tonight,
we didn't have many pass completions last week.
We did not, but he may find himself moving up.
He had a nice one for a touchdown reception, though. Offset eye. Kyle is the tailback now. Option right? No, Keegan cuts up center.
I'm not sure if it was a busted. I'm not sure if it was a busted play or if.
I think so. It was an option all the way.
They had it defended, and he kept the ball, tucked it in.
To the 30.
And Enoch, number 54.
4-yard gain.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at.
30. It's 2nd and 5. 5-yard gain.
I'm still amazed. Number 8, their free safety, is a little kid. I just don't know how you don't take advantage of that. I mean, he may be tough as nails, but he's only 5'8" tall.
Fly to Kyle.
He's got it.
Out of bounds.
The only question is whether he was in bounds, but they rule it to be a catch.
At the 13-yard line.
The play was across the field for us. We really don't have good perspective, and it appeared to be close to out of bounds, but the official right on top of it calls it a catch.
And they're moving at the 14, not the 13. So first.
There's some delay in moving the flags. I'm not sure what the thought is here. There is a flag on the play.
Oh yeah, way back at the 40-yard line.
There is, yeah.
Must have been on Washington County.
Yeah, it must have been because they're moving the sticks. And they're gonna give them first down plus yardage.
Boy, it sure is because they've moved the ball down to the 7.
Yeah, down to the 7.
Must have been a personal foul half the distance.
It'll be first and goal for the Lions.
First and goal.
Yeah, Washington County's got to be careful here. The thing's about to come unspun on them.
First and goal from the 7 of Washington County. 8:01 to go in the third quarter. The Lions knocking on the door. I formation, Twins to the right. Kyle's on the left side. And Schmidt.
He's in.
It's his third touchdown of the night. That was Jared.
Good, determined, hard run by Jared Schmidt results in 6 points.
At the 7:57 mark, Jared's third touchdown of the night. Makes it Minneapolis 31-6. That was a nice big hole for Jared to run through.
He took full advantage of it.
Guard, Jacob Klein, and Jacob Kleins. That was kicked straight away into the line, blocked.
Somebody got kicked in the back, Dale.
Yep.
Score remains Minneapolis 31.
So Knox is 1 of 5 tonight.
Knox kick attempt was way low. Appeared to ricochet off the back of one of our linemen.
31-6 the score. We'll take a short break here and be right back.
And it was no good.
Knox to kick off. And it
nice kick
down to the 13-yard line. They're trying the right side. Number 12. He's got the corner.
Look out.
He's up to the 35.
Nice return by Washington County.
2 or 3 yard line.
One of the better returns of the evening.
Run out of bounds by number 53, Devin Knox.
Devin Knox takes him out.
But still not fantastic field position.
7:50 mark of the third quarter. Washington County takes over first and 10 from their 34.
As Dale pointed out earlier, Wishbone running team is basically most of their success.
That's where they started out.
Maybe all of their success has been passing.
This is where they started out in the first series of the third quarter of the 34 also. Went 3 and out. Wishbone set again. Fullback goes in motion to the left. And they hand it to the left tailback, who gets to the
Savage, number 29, carried the ball.
Minneapolis enjoys a 25-point lead with 7:38 remaining in the third quarter.
2-yard gain.
Picked up about 3 yards, down 7.
Second and 8
Ball
for
the 36 of Washington
Tigers
County.
of Washington County. Trailing 31-6. Wishbone set again.
61, Zach Breen back in the game.
Pitch to the left. Taken down by Knox.
Number 53.
At the 41. Short of the first down.
Number 67.
5-yard gain.
Caleb Kendall in the game. Number 23, Adam Klein, appears to be the safety.
Ball at the Washington County 41-yard line.
Mikey Rupert, number 64, the left end.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Tigers.
Jacob Klein, the right defensive end. Caleb Kendall, 67, nose tackle.
Fullback in motion to the left. Got a lead blocker. They've got the
He got a corner.
And more.
Look out.
Jared will take him down. Kyle, I mean.
Or was that Corey? That was Corey, number 4.
Out of bounds at the Minneapolis 23-yard line. They got the corner, and that was all she wrote. At the Minneapolis 23. First and 10 for Washington.
30-yard run.
They started off at the 34. They're now at the Minneapolis 23. Went from there 41 to the Minneapolis 23 on that play.
Well, they could have folded, but it appears they're still attempting to win this ball game.
That was the best running play they've had all night.
That is the best running play. You're right.
Minneapolis takes the timeout. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. Listening on the internet and by watching this at home on Saturday morning in Minneapolis, remember the Lady Lions are at Substate today in volleyball at El Saline High School, a 30-mile jaunt down the road. They're probably the first game will be at around 1:40, I'm assuming, against Canton Galva. Sure urge you to come out and support those Lady Lions if you can make it. Okay, here come the Tigers. First and 10 from the Minneapolis 23. Fullback in motion to the right. They pitch left.
Again, got a corner, but out of bounds, and there's a flag.
Had a good isolation block out there on the quarterback. Flag in the back.
Gonna have
holding this time.
Defensive holding.
Offensive holding.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You are correct.
10
Thank
yards. It's still with the first down, but that's going to move them back to the Minneapolis 33.
This is the closest thing that Washington County's, well, not really. I guess they did have a touchdown pass, but this is the best sustained drive.
Yeah, and this is as far down the field as they've been other than running into the touchdown on that 49-yard pass completion.
But they shot themselves in the foot with the offensive holding call.
I don't think they've got the ball this far down to the 23 anyway, even when they had that fumble recovery on the Lions. Shotgun formation again. Second and 25. Pitch left. And hit, thrown back. Initial hit by Eckert.
Eckert on the stop, and Jacob Klein, 66.
And Breen follows up. You can hear that pad pop up here. He's at the 35 of Minneapolis. 2-yard gain.
That'll be second down and about 23 or so.
Second and about 22, 23 yards from the Minneapolis 35. Clock's down to 5:20 in the third quarter. Again, the Lions leading 31-6. And we've broken that 27-point barrier for 2 weeks in a row. How about that?
That's a good trend.
Yes.
Let's keep it going.
All right, quarterback's rolling.
And here's
right
the
with
pass.
ball. Looking to pass.
Nobody open.
He's hit as he throws it up, and it's incomplete.
Well, there was nobody open.
Adam Klein saw it up near, went for it, and got there a little late. That was a wobbler sitting up there for anybody to take.
And I'm not sure where he was going with it. There was nobody in the intended area that I could see that had any kind of chance of being open.
He got hit as he threw. That's the only reason that ball was up there like it was. He was trying to throw to the right. Third and 23 from the Minneapolis 35.
25-point lead for Minneapolis with 5:01 remaining in the third quarter.
Back to pass again, rolling right. Pressure from behind the Klein. He threw it. He fumbled it forward to a.
I think it's going to be ruled a fumble. It is.
Yes.
Minneapolis recovers.
I think he was trying
I'm
to.
not sure who recovered.
There was a back in the area that he was throwing the ball to, but they're counting it as a fumble, and the Lions take over on the 38-yard line.
But Minneapolis recovers. Minneapolis has had 2 turnovers tonight that I'm aware of, Dale. Intercepted pass and a fumble. And I'm not sure of any other turnovers, but that was a costly mistake by Washington County.
The 4:55 mark of the third quarter, the Lions get the ball again for their second time in this quarter.
So Minneapolis with decent field position takes over. 4:55 remains in the third quarter.
Triplets to the right. Kyle's out left. Eckert, the lone setback. Teagan under center. Quick out to Greer. He's got the ball. He's at the 40, 45. He goes up to the 47-yard line.
Dusty doesn't get many touches. He made the most of it.
To the Minneapolis 47, short of the first down.
Nice gain. Good reception, good hands.
2nd and 3, I guess.
Looked the ball right into his hands and made sure he had the catch. Good job, number 11, Dusty Greer.
Kyle out left. Twins to the right. Jared in the slot to the left. Eckert the setback again. Keegan dropping back, looking left. Kyle, he launches it. Kyle's open. Caught those.
Oh, no. Pretty well covered.
Yeah.
Pretty well covered.
I thought he was going to bring it in, though.
When number 12,
He was at the 25-yard line.
I'm not sure everybody can stay with him, Kyle, as he did.
They can't. Well, he had the angle on it. That's the only reason to stay with him.
Yeah, and he did, boy. When Kyle looked around, there was nothing but 12 between him and the football. It would have been a sensational catch had he come up with it.
Those of you listening to this, either on the internet or on TV, if you want to listen to the internet broadcast later, you can go back and listen to an archived downstream of it on www.910kina.com. Twins to the right, Kyle out left. I formation, Jared's the tailback. Keegan hands off to Jared, up the center. He's at the 40, 35 at the 40. Excuse me, he was at the 45 to the Minneapolis 40. Having a hard time with the yardage markers tonight. First down, move the chains.
Nice run by Jared Schmidt.
Picked up about 12 yards.
And the free safety, number 8, the youngster that I have been talking about tonight, who's woefully undersized, makes the most of it and is able to trip up Jared. There was nothing between Jared except number 8, the free safety, and he makes the play.
1st and 10 from the Washington 40. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. I formation, Twins on the right again. Hand off to Jared. He cuts left.
Bounces off the
at the
tackler.
line. He's outside. He's at the 30-yard line, down to the 20.
Schmidt carries the ball.
No, they took him out of bounds at the
Run out of bounds.
27.
Meadows,
Right?
number 7. Miller, number 25.
13-yard gain, though.
Eating up pretty good chunks of yardage now.
Down to 3:29. The clock stops as the ball went out of bounds.
As we told you earlier, Alberto Contreras, number 35, has not been in the game since the early part of the first half.
If Jared's not at the 100 yards, Ed, he ought to be right at the door of the 100
And
yards.
quite a bit of game to go.
Triplets to the right. Eckert setback. Flare out to Greer. He's got the ball at the 30, 20, down to the
Nice run.
18-yard line.
Nice reception, nice run.
His second reception of the night in that little pass out.
Tackled by Heaney.
And that is going to be close to the first down,
And number
but
10,
short
Caleb
by a little over a yard.
The second
Keegan
down.
McCulloch gets the play from the sideline, comes in, consults the wristband.
At the 19-yard line of Washington County. 2nd and 1. Formation, Kyle is the tailback now. Greer right. Schmidt and Corey to the left. Hand off to Kyle. He's over the right.
Oh, there's a flag.
He cuts back to the right. Still juking. He gets to the 10.
But I think it's going to go for naught because
Flag right in the center of the line.
had to be a blocking
Run
foul.
out of bounds by number 25, Miller.
Holding. Holding.
It
Yep.
appears to be a penalty against
Move it back to the
line.
29. Negating a very nice advance of the ball there on the run by Kyle Lomberger. We'll make it 2nd and at the 27. So the foul was not at the line of scrimmage, a little bit beyond. 2nd and 9 from the 27.
Holding call.
Twins to the left. Jared Schmidt in motion to the left. Keegan rolls left. He pulls up. Now he's rolling right.
He scrambles.
And he gets it to Kyle. It's incomplete. Nice defensive play there. 12.
Number 12's made some nice defensive plays. He's been in the right place 2 or 3 different times.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 from the Washington 27. Keegan had to scramble for his life there. He's going rolling left. And there was nobody open, and he was feeling the pressure.
He was fending off defenders right and left.
Came back to the right to his safety valve, Kyle Lomberger out there. Well-defended play by the Tigers.
With that much scrambling, the defense could break down very easily and leave somebody wide open, but they were able to hang with their...
Kyle's the tailback here in the I formation. Twins to the left, rear out right. Hand off to Kyle, tries the center. Cuts back to the right. He's free.
There you go.
At the 15-10, 5, touchdown. 27-yard touchdown play for Kyle Lomberger, his 2nd of the night. At the 2:13
yard line. Score Minneapolis 37.
His 13th of the year, if I'm not mistaken. We want to get him off that mark right away. It's 37-6, Minneapolis. And we bring a new kicker in. Who is it?
Casey Argenbright, number 26 will be the kicker.
Going to try out the soccer style here.
Smith is the holder. And the snap,
down,
the kick.
Looks good.
No good. Good to the right. No good to the right.
I cannot judge that.
You're going to have to wait for the call, Dale.
I guess so.
You're blind in one eye and can't see out of the other one.
So remains Minneapolis 37, Washington County 6.
We'll take another break for our sponsors here and be right back with the Lions leading 37-6. All right, back for the kickoff. Devin Knox to do the honors. 2:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Lions up 37-6. Take it at the 13. On the left side, he slips. Gets over the 20 to about the 21.
Appeared no contact.
Just
Slipped up at about the 23-yard line. Maybe the 21. Be first down for the Tigers.
So 2:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Lions up 37-6. Washington with the ball. That's 21.
Minneapolis now with a 31-point lead with 2:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Washington County on offense. Ball on the 21-yard line. Washington prepares to...
Fullback in motion to the right. They roll right. They gave it to that halfback coming out of the right slot.
Boy, nothing there.
No game.
Pretty solid defensive line play by the Lions tonight. Have really denied anything up the middle. The wishbone is all about up the middle stuff, and they just have had nothing up the middle.
Well, you gotta keep running up the middle, but wishbone really the most damage is get to the outside, and they're trying to fake. Get it looking in the middle to open up that outside.
But you have to have some success in there.
Yeah, and they're getting nothing.
Yeah.
They did get a couple of runs to the outside there in that last drive, but
right. That's just been it.
And we have an official timeout. Zach Green runs off the field.
Evidently equipment malfunction. Yeah. Evidently a snap or something on the helmet.
Off.
Number 57. Crossan it checks in.
Austin. That's the right defensive tackle.
54, Andy Griffiths, the nose tackle.
Fullback goes to motion to the left. They pitch left. And Corey. Is that Corey? Yep, Corey.
26.
Number 25 picked up a couple yards.
So Corey Lomberger, or I'm sorry, yeah, Corey Lomberger on the stop, number 4.
27-yard line, 5-yard gain.
Lomberger.
Brings up a 3rd. And what are they doing with the marker? No, he wasn't supposed to move it yet. He did, and then moved it back. Okay, it's up to the
3rd down and 3 for the Tigers.
27-yard line. 3rd and 3. Quarterback's rolling right, looking to pass. Nobody's open, but he launches it downfield.
He might be there.
Over the receiver's head.
Dusty Greer on the defense. He's right with him, step for step.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Another 3 and out for the Tigers from their 27. Minneapolis, again, will probably set up with good field position here to 46.1 ticks left on the clock here in the third quarter.
And it would appear Minneapolis has this game in hand.
Lomberger and Schmidt back to receive the punt.
With the 31-point lead.
Though they're kind of moving back in close to the line of scrimmage again, not convinced that Washington County is going to kick the ball. And they do not line up in the punt formation. It's 4th and 4. Their lineman, their left guard flinched. That's 5 yards back. Now they'll punt.
That's a problem.
Sides indicated against the Tigers.
Yeah, they're trying to get us to flinch, and they flinched. Moves it back to the Washington County 22. 4th down and about 8 or 9 to go. Now we go back to receive the punt.
They haven't had a strong punting game.
4th and 9. Schmidt and Lomberger back on the Minneapolis 43. High.
But there's a nice punt.
Taken by Lomberger. He picks it up. He's got to wait for the kickers. He's down the right side. He fumbles it again. Now Washington.
And I think we're on it. We've got it. 63.
Bo
Klein alertly jumps on the ball.
Kyle Lomberger can.
Lomberger fumbled it.
A milkshake for that.
He fumbled it. The ball scrambled around on the turf. He was able to come up with it again, fumbled it again, and then Bo Klein was racing another. 2 players were diving for it, and Bo Klein able to get his hands on it just instantaneously ahead of the other player.
We're at the Washington 30. First down, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So after all that razzle-dazzle, Minneapolis retains the football. Smith, off tackle.
Schmidt, number 5, carrying the ball straight ahead.
Appears to gain 3 or 4.
He's at the 27 of Washington County.
Denver, number 28, and Cody Dodd, number
2nd
3.
and 7 coming up.
And
I predict a pass here. Who's 82? We have him in at linebacker.
82. Dylan Crossan.
All right. Motion to the right. No call. Looking, quarterback rolls right. Passes down the field. The guy's open, but over his head. Covered by Greer.
Greer step with him.
Another 3 and out.
Greer was right there, but the ball wasn't very well. It wasn't thrown on target. It was well enough thrown. It just wasn't thrown to the right place.
He was under pressure. 4th and 14 from the Washington 27. Lomberger and Schmidt back to receive the punt.
Washington County lines up to punt.
They're standing on the Minneapolis 36.
This punter's had a couple of good hang time punts.
Yeah, he kicks to the right.
Again.
Taken by Schmidt at the 47. He's down the field.
Not long.
35, cuts to the right. 30.
Yeah, he's gone.
25, 10. Touchdown, Jared Schmidt, his 4th of the night.
Not long punts, but pretty good hang time. But
he took that at about the 47-yard line of Minneapolis.
On the punt return for the
that was basically about determination. Schmidt was just not going to let down. And I think that Washington County
a couple of good blocks and took it to the right and in to score, make the score Minneapolis 50. Washington County 6, our highest scoring output of the season.
Morale is not very high right now for Washington County.
Argenbright in to kick. He's 1 of 2 tonight. That was at the 9:22 mark of the 4th quarter. Jared with 4 touchdowns, Kyle with 3, and I believe Contreras with 1, if I'm not mistaken. It's down, up. Yes. And it's called and good. Argenbright 2 of 3.
Good. It makes the score in Minneapolis 51, Washington County 6.
It's 51-6, Minneapolis. We'll be back after another word from our sponsors there on the audio channel. Schmidt kicks off, knocks. Bounces at the 20 of Washington. They take it at the 16. They're trying the right side. They've got a little seam, but go down at the 36-yard line.
Return, pretty good return. Takes it up past the 30
of Washington.
37-yard line. He was tackled by number 33.
So at the 9:14 mark of the game here, the fourth quarter, Washington County takes over. 1st and 10 from their 37.
Keith Allen is in the game at nose tackle now. Number 44 replaces Mikey Rupert. Kyle Moody in at left defensive end. Number 82, Dylan Crossan at left linebacker.
Shotgun formation.
45.
25. Big hole for him. He gets up to the
Isaac Miller, number 25.
The 44.
45, Ty Ham
gain.
is in at linebacker. Number 26, Corey Argenbite at corner.
2nd and 4 for the Tigers.
Eckert, number 27, who has been in but is a freshman, is playing above a freshman ability. He's done a nice job this year for the team. Number 11 continues to play, Dusty Greer, left corner. Zach Breen, number 61, at right tackle.
Oh, they ran into the ball carrier. A fumble, the ball, quarterback falls on the ground.
22.
Covered by Jacob Klein. The ball is setting at the 44-yard line of Washington County now.
Jacob Klein is replaced by number 50, Craig Forte, now in the game at right defensive end. So pretty much unloaded.
3rd and 4.
Some of the younger kids getting some valuable varsity experience.
It's maybe it's still going. Oh, quarterback has the ball.
Both in the ball carrier.
And he
made a first down.
Came out of the scrum there and circled around and got the first down. Might be their first down rush out or second.
No.
At least their second first down.
They got one on penalty and they
one on rushing.
Yeah. They've been pretty sparse.
They had that one around left end, but we got first down. It's at the 49 of Washington County, 5-yard gain.
But you can certainly count their first downs on one hand, Dale.
Yep. 1st and 10.
And of course, this is the young defense out, the future defense of Minneapolis.
To the right halfback, he gets 5-6 yards. He's up to the
Isaac Miller, number 25, carried the ball for about 7 or 8 yards.
Minneapolis territory to about the 44. Yeah, that's where they're going to mark it. The Minneapolis 44. Went from the Washington 49. Minneapolis 44 for a 7-yard gain.
That play went off right tackle.
2nd and 3.
Like number 60, Davis.
We're throwing set again. 7 minutes to go in the game. And off to the right side tailback, he's got the first down.
Dusty Greer on the stop.
To the Minneapolis 37-yard line.
On the initial hit.
45
first down.
On the stop.
Move the chains for the Tigers.
And the Washington County
2 7-yard gains.
Varsity
the Tigers.
Offense is moving the ball a little bit now.
Eckert leaves the game.
This is the first time they really put together any kind of drive.
Fullback dive. And the ball gets to the 32 of Minneapolis. 5-yard gain.
Got 4 or 5 yards. Tackled by Ham.
2nd and 5, or a short long 5 coming up.
Number 8, Kyler Macy checks into the game.
At the Lions 30.
At left cornerback.
Another freshman.
Yes.
Down to 6:10 in the game.
Dylan Crossan, 82, at left
Charlie Lynn.
Linebacker. A little confusion on defense. And Breen now is the linebacker.
And off the left tackle.
Shuffling people around a little bit. I'm not sure if everybody knows exactly what their assignment is, but that's okay. This is the place to learn it.
About a 5-yard gain to the Minneapolis 27. 3rd and 1. coming up.
If you want to be confused, if you're ahead by 45, that's a good place to do it.
Yeah. Still in the wishbone set. 3rd and 1. Fullback dive. No. Yeah. These option plays, they keep you guessing.
Bolkeman carried the ball.
He gets to the
Charles Shea,
25-yard line.
on the stop, number 22.
First down.
In there, it appears to be safety. Number 15
Charlie Lynn, number
is not listed,
on the tackle.
unless I'm not reading the number correctly.
He's 72, I think.
45.
Lynn is 45?
No. Ty Ham.
Oh, Ty Ham's 45.
22, Charles Shea, 45, I'm sorry. That was 45. That's Ty Ham. Yes, thank you.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line of Minneapolis. In motion to the right is the fullback. They pitch left. Got blockers in front of him. But he's taken down by, is that Ham?
That is 45. We just mentioned him. Ty Ham, a freshman.
No gain.
Sticks it in there pretty aggressively.
Loss of a half a yard, actually.
Nice defensive stop by Minneapolis.
2nd and 11 from the 26. 4:44 to go. Ball's out of bounds, so the clock stops.
It is 2nd down and about 11.
The Lions strung the ball out real well on that play. Just a few white shirts defending a lot of black shirts there. The crossbuck to the right side gets a yard or two.
Austin Crossan, 57 on the initial stop.
About a 3-yard gain. It's 3rd and 8 from the 23
Number 44, Kyle
of Minneapolis.
Kyle Moody in the game.
4:20 to go in the game. Again, the Lions leading 51.
Number 50, Craig Forte, right defensive end.
Shotgun, or the wishbone formation again. Crossbuck to the right side. Spins. Gets to the 19-yard line of the Lions.
This is 4-down territory, no question about that.
4-yard gain.
But it's going to be a 4th and a long 4.
Ty Ham with the tackle. Freshman.
Kyler Macy, number 8.
3:40 to go.
At left cornerback.
Tigers on the drive here. They've had the ball since the 9:14 mark after that kickoff return, or punt return for a touchdown by Jared Schmidt. Pulled the ball out left and right for the pass. He's open, caught at the 5, in for the touchdown. And their big tight end, number 28.
Number 28 for the score.
He is one of the bigger players on the field now.
Yes, he is.
Minneapolis 51, Washington County 12, with 3:17 remaining in the game.
Washington County goes to 12 points and will go for 2 on the PAT attempt. If I'm not mistaken. And that is not the Minneapolis. That's the Minneapolis fight song you're hearing, folks, but not our pep band playing it. It's also the Washington fight song. Along with Salina Central and a few others. Cuts back in and I think is in for the 2. Yes.
He is. Well, Washington County can feel good about that. Put together a nice drive. Was able to score.
Takes the score 51-14 in favor of Minneapolis. We'll take another break on the audio channel. Be right back. 14, and I would assume we will see an onside kick attempt here.
Tyrell Owens, number 80, checks into the game.
Who's 77, Roop? That's a new
77, Zachary Rathman.
Zachary Rathman, okay, I hadn't seen him out there
No.
before.
Tyrell Owens, a sophomore.
They line up in the wedge here. They spread out, the kick's coming, straight drive. Picked up by Ham at the 33. He's coming down the field just on the right.
Nice return.
He gets the ball to the 47 or 8-yard line of Minneapolis.
Ham on the return. Nice return, brings it all the way up to about the 47.
Yes, that's where it will be.
The first down for the
Grayson
Lions.
George takes over at quarterback. The freshman. Young Lions out there tonight. The future of Minneapolis football is on the field now.
Okay, first down from the Minneapolis 47.
Won't be long. The torch will be passed to these guys.
The 3:14 mark. Well, we hopefully have several more games yet this season. George under center, Twins to the right. Hand off the tailback, who's Eckert, I assume. No, that was 26, who is...
The 26, Argenbright.
Argenbright.
Okay.
The center is number 72, Charlie Lynn.
Manning.
2nd and 9 from the Minneapolis
9
48.
The Lions.
Clock down to 2:50.
Argenbright, the
Twins to the right. Offset eye. Pitch to Argenbright, trying the left side. And he gets to the 50-yard line.
Argenbright, number 26. Run out of bounds. After a pickup of about 3 or 4 yards. Manning,
From the 48 to the 50, the ball is just over the line in Washington territory. Clock's down to 2:10. 3rd and 7
Heiligen on that stop.
for the Lions.
37-point lead for Minneapolis with 2 minutes remaining. Minneapolis has the ball. Grayson George, the quarterback. The freshman.
It's been a rather long game. It's 9:20.
You know, that's amazing, though.
High
You
formation.
talk about the freshman
Fullback
quarterback.
dive. Left side. He's down at the 35. 36-yard line. That is Moody. First down. Move the chains.
Talk about the quarterback being young, being a freshman, but the varsity quarterback's a sophomore.
Yep. And he's high up in the Minneapolis stats. First and 10 from the Washington County 36. 14-yard gain there for Moody. Kyler Moody. Yes, thanks, Charles. My mind went blank. Twins to the right, I formation. Who's our receiver on the left here? The red.
That is Tyrell Owens, number 80, with the red long sleeve.
Well, they blew that up in the backfield. Hand off to Moody.
Moody, thrown for a loss.
Tyrell with his red undershirt, that's distinctive. You can kind of pick him out.
The ball is now at the 38 of Washington County, 2-yard loss.
That'd be Scotty Miller.
2nd and 12, down to 1:20 to go in the game.
$37-point lead. Is this not the biggest score that we've put on the scoreboard this year?
Oh, this year, yeah, 47 was last week. That was our highest.
Yep. Oh.
And well, illegal procedure.
Some problem.
The right line judge throws the flag at the outset of the play. Illegal procedure on the Lions.
So with basically a minute remaining in the game, Minneapolis 51, Washington County 14.
Moves the ball to the 43-yard line of Washington.
The clock resumes. Maybe 2 plays remaining.
And about 17. Down to 45 seconds. Offset eye. Twins to the right. Option right to Argenbright. He's got a corner.
Number 26, Argenbright.
35.
Carries for the first
Down to
down.
the 31. First down. Clock to stop to move the chains.
Nice determined run by Argenbright. Scampering around the right end. Cuts back in against the grain and puts up 10 yards.
First and 10 from the Washington 31. The clock is now running again. 26 seconds to go. Oh, it was not a first down. I'm sorry.
No.
Fourth and
You were
6.
looking at the wrong chain marker, Dale.
4th and 6.
We are going to get one last playoff, I believe, with 12 seconds remaining. Quarterback to the line.
Down to 8 seconds. Hand off to Moody on the
Yes.
left side. He's at the 25, down to the 20. That's where it's going to end.
Final play of the game.
Ball on the Washington 20-yard line, 11-yard gain there. And the Lions win 51-14, their largest point output of the season. Now they move to 5-3 record and come back next Thursday night for their second district game, see if they can go to 6-3 on the season and win the district.
We hope you'll come out and support the Lions. These kids deserve it. They've worked hard. They put together a nice season, and we're optimistic that they're going to be able to give Bennington probably more than they want.
We'll take a last break for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back and discuss the game here. Who scored, when, and where. Yard, making the score 12-0, and again the PAT was no good, and I'm not sure we saw Alberto after that point of the game. He must have got a concussion or something. With 10:39 to go in the second quarter, we had a pass for a touchdown, 49 yards from Keegan McCulloch to Kyle Lomberger, making the score 18-0. Again, the PAT was by Knox was no good. The Tigers scored finally at 4:13 to go in the second quarter on a 49-yard pass play, making the score 18-6. Again, the Lions finished out scoring in the second quarter with Jared Schmidt getting his third touchdown, a 6-yard run at the 2:45 mark. Knox's kick was good this time, making the score 25-6. We kicked off to Washington County to start the third quarter. We held them 3 and out. We go in for touchdown, let's see, with 7:57 to go in the third quarter. A run by Jared Schmidt from the 7, making the score 31-6. The PAT kick was no good. In the third quarter with 2:13 to go, we had a run by Kyle Lomberger of 27 yards, making the score 37-6. The kick by Argenbright was no good. In the fourth quarter, with 11:18 to go, we had a 13-yard run by Kyle Lomberger, and the PAT kick by Argenbright was good to make the score 44-6 after the PAT. Jared Schmidt scores on a about a 53-yard punt return, a very aggressive return, caught it on the fly at the Minneapolis 47 at the 9:22 mark, making the score 50-6, and the PAT kick again was good by Argenbright to make it 51-6, and our Washington County got a touchdown here late in the game to make it 41-14 after their 2-point conversion. So real good night for the Lions. We come home again Thursday for our second district game, see if we can become the district champs this year. And we go to 5-3 on the season. We need to see if we can go 6-3. You agree, Dave?
I do agree. Good. It was all Minneapolis tonight. A good win for the team. That continues their momentum into the last remaining game of the regular season, and should set them up for an exciting game Thursday night. We hope you'll come out and support your team Thursday night in Minneapolis. We're looking forward to it.
Last year we got beat at this game, 27-26, and that kind of puts a damper on things, closing out the season. But this year we get a big win, 51-14. Thanks for listening, folks. Have us in your home. Dale Leach,
Dave Rupert,
and Charles Lomberger signing off. We'll have you back next week. Hope to.
Good night.